What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Borderlands 2 with some brand new DLC news and information straight from Seattle. PAX Prime 2K Studios was just streaming on Twitch.tv, and I managed to grab a few screenshots, so I'm going to be putting them up for you guys so you can actually see what this scenery looks like. Digistruct Peak pretty much looks like Sanctuary, and Three Horns Divide had a baby, which makes sense though because Digistruct Peak is a Crimson Raider training ground. So it makes sense that it would kind of look like what Sanctuary looks like, since that is a Crimson Raider hideout. So the enemies, as soon as they walked into Digistruct Peak, pretty much just literally Digistructed right in front of them, the same way that the robots do, kind of like when you're fighting Angel. So right off the bat, they were pretty much hit with some level 74 rabid skags within like the first 5 minutes of this DLC, and they did say that this was made to be as hard as possible with the 4-man team that uses a high level of communication. So one thing that I did notice at the end, when one of the guys died, he actually went all the way back to the beginning at the fast travel. So it looks like that one run in Digistruct Peak and you're done. You die, you're out, kind of like the Magic Slaughter rounds. I can't confirm that, but the guy did not come back to try it. I don't know if he was just frustrated and didn't want to play anymore, or if he was pretty much out of the game. So anyway, when he did go to the fast travel, I'll tell you that it was called Raid at Digistruct Peak, and one of the guys did mention that the DLC will scale to your level. So if you're like level 65 or 68, those are the exact examples that they gave, that it will scale to your level. So if some of you guys were wondering if you were going to buy the Digistruct Peak DLC, are you going to be able to enter Digistruct Peak at level 61 if you don't have the original Ultimate Vault Hunter pack to get all the way up to level 72? Because this does not give you level 72. It only gives you 11 extra levels, and you gotta have both DLCs to get use of the new legendary class mods that everybody wants to get, especially that Krieg Sickle mod. But the reason I'm mentioning that the legendary class mods is because they did say that there are special boxes hidden inside of Digistruct Peak which may contain special Digistruct loot, so they do encourage that you explore this area as much as you can. So I'm thinking that the legendary class mods might only spawn inside of Digistruct Peak. That might be where their loot pool is dropped. So right off the bat, you could tell that they weren't doing a lot of damage, and it doesn't look like that the levels were reworked or rescaled anyway. Like everybody was hoping that they would rescale the game, and you know, the enemies were pretty much taking your health down. Even though he had like 500,000 or 600,000 health, his health was still go down because of health geek. So nothing has changed mechanically with this DLC, but I will say he was using the Torrid Carnage Pearlescent, and it looked just like a flacker, and it looked like it's about as useful as a flacker. It didn't look like it was doing very much work in a peak at all, which is sad, but it's not really surprising. So before the end of the second or third wave, they came across two super badass Digistructed skags, and they were level 74, and it really looked like the health regeneration on these high level enemies was pretty noticeable. I know you don't notice it very much at like level 62 or level 63 enemies, but the level 74, they did have a tough time bringing them down. Although they weren't using very good builds. Like the guy that I was watching was using Axton, and he had a Shock Meteor Avenger Pearlescent weapon, and everybody that knows, Axton doesn't boost damage of elemental weapons. He gains damage on normal and explosive weapons. Should have been using a flacker. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the Digistruct Peak DLC that they were streaming live from PAX on Twitch from 2K motherfucking Studios, and I am actually excited because this looks like an area that I might want to try to run through. See how far I can get, especially if it's one run, you're done, you die, you go all the way back to the beginning, because that will pose a huge challenge and a lot of rage and a lot of frustration. I know you guys like it when I rage and frustrate. You guys are gonna give me a heart attack one day. No, I'm just fucking with you guys. My name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you could leave a thumbs up on this video, I would highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. This is my pre-release coverage information about the Digistruct peak before the new DLC comes out, because I promised you, as the information comes out of PAX, I will bring you the information as fast as possible. And I also do want to thank the two girls in the intro of this video that my buddy, that were nice enough to come up and, you know, say, thanks for watching MorninAfterKill. You're watching MorninAfterKill. And it's two sirens cosplaying. Why not, right? I like cosplayers. Don't you like cosplayers? Why am I still talking? Why are you still watching? So, I'm gonna see you guys later.